Just be quiet for a second.
Just be quiet for a second. I have my intro music coming.
All right, Saturday night, and we're about to go live. We're all novices at this, and as you can hear in the background, you've got a couple of smart asses just mumbling away. But let's see if I can click the right button. Oh yeah, I did it right. I did it correct.
It's happening. It's real.
There we go. Welcome to the novice tech, but highly interesting Lego stream, huh? We'll make something exciting from it, that's for sure.
Yeah,
as people start rolling in, I'm sure we'll get a couple of thousand at least.
Couple of thousand minimum.
At least, I mean, we've got the one and only Mr. Dark Knight in the building, so something's got to bring some numbers in.
Is that right on everyone? Am I pointing correctly on everyone's screen?
I suppose if people don't know who's who, wait, this side. This is Bilzer, another Gold Coast Lego guy. And if you ever watched the actual Lego Masters, you will notice the background maybe a little bit might be familiar. We filmed in Bilzer's. That was my backdrop for my intro. Wasn't as classy as your stairs, Henry, but And obviously everybody knows the man below me, Mr. Henry, and down in my diagonal is Mr. Andrew M, Mr. Cheap Jokes.
Cheap Jokes.
Cheap Jokes. Probably. I reckon you'd be up there in Australia number-wise, the biggest Instagram following Lego related, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, bro. Don't be modest.
I'm trying to think of someone else, but I can't.
Oh, that's too good. That is too. Actually, it's funny you mentioned that. I was talking to one of the US Lego Masters guys today, and the two old blokes. Yeah, one of them. And they were saying that it's pretty much no one notices them, but everyone notices the first two girls, obviously because they've got that out there colourful type look. But it's funny what kids and what people remember.
Who is it? Oh, I'd say that was Jimmy and Maddie from your series, right? So they're the ones that stand out to everyone. The bright blonde hair and the fedora.
Not just that. Like you look at their general how they are in person as well. They're going to stick out. They don't need to have silly t-shirts and over the top colours.
I'm pretty sure they're on the US version, are they? I'm pretty sure they're on the US version at the moment, isn't it? Jimmy's just growing his hair out, brunette.
Where's the flower? But
so have you watched a lot of the US one? I haven't seen any of it yet. I've got to catch up.
Yeah,
really?
We've been watching it weekly. It wasn't on this week though.
Oh right.
But Bilzer and myself, we've been watching it, and then we watch it while we stream it. So we watch and stream and comment as it plays out. But the funny thing is that up until the last one that was on TV, which was the kids told a story and they had to build what the kids told them. Other than that one, it's literally has been a mirror image to the point where it's almost frustrating from our episodes.
Really? That's funny. Yeah. That's a lot. I mean, they researched. Sorry.
No, you're right. It scaled down as well. Like their bridge challenge was only a 3-foot bridge. It was really, really short.
Oh, wow.
And stuff like that. It was done so that, I guess, Americans could do it.
So do you reckon they went from this?
Mate, would have killed it. Bad partner or not, would have absolutely ripped it apart.
Yeah.
Because what was there? They obviously did the city. Oh, by the way, there's a twist. Now you got to act as if the city's getting destroyed. I'm like, come on, really?
Well done.
What else was there? There was that one. There was the smashing one. They built something to smash.
Yeah.
They carbon copied it, man. It wasn't the greatest.
No.
Well, keeps the budget down that way, I guess.
They spent all their budget on their animation.
Oh yeah, and Will Arnett.
No, Terry Crews.
Oh,
See,
Terry.
Right? It's so good. It's so good.
Mate, Terry Crews literally made that episode like 10 times better.
Have you seen it? Have you seen that episode?
Yeah.
How good is it?
Yeah. He's just so funny.
Yeah, man.
Seems like a funny dude.
Yeah.
man.
I think you wouldn't want to meet and hang out with Terry Crews as well, like
Yeah.
he'd be up there as one of the celebrities. Oh, here's one for you, Henry. If you had to pick a celebrity to come onto ours, but it has to be an Australian-only celebrity, so I'll make it hard for you. Who would it be?
Oh.
Margot Robbie.
Nice choice. Quick, nice. Why not?
I don't know, man. Australian celebrity.
Andy Lee.
Oh, Kale Frost.
Carrie Ann Kennelly.
Generally.
And I think she's Channel 10.
Yeah, there's not really. I mean, I could pick like 5 or 6 decent big American actors or actresses, but what do you? Australia have they got a couple. They got a handful of good ones, but you know who? Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll be good.
Hemsworth. You'd have to have Hemsworth.
But Terry Crews is actually like a massive Lego fan as well.
Oh, is
Like,
he?
Yeah. Oh, if you look at his Insta, he's built like the UCS fighter, and he full on loves Lego.
Ah, that's cool.
Not joking when he says, "Oh, like I love Lego." He's not joking. He loves it.
Same as
I'd love to just watch him build Lego. Okay, and something a set can be out of the box. Just to sit and watch him build it would be hilarious. Like I imagine he's got these giant fingers that can't do the intricate pieces.
And then he rests stuff on his pecs when he's looking for pieces, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, it's right here."
does the peck dance? That's how he sorts.
What do you reckon about the new trailer, Billsy? Can we talk about that? The new Aussie one?
Yeah. Of course we can, man. We can talk about anything. I'm not restricted. Shit.
What do you reckon?
I actually mentioned it to Andrew the other day. I like the how they've shown it's up and down, but I do like how they've shown the big builds and they sneak peeked at a lot of the builds already.
Yeah, but they did that with our version too.
Oh, I don't know. I never seen Poseidon in the early advertisements.
No, something was withheld. It looks good that it's different though. It's not just a repeat.
Yeah, they've got some cool new challenges. It looks like.
Yeah.
They didn't give any sneak peeks of the cool new challenges though, which was good.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, obviously, we hear stories and we talk to people. We kind of know who and what is going to happen roughly, but they've still kept, obviously you're different, Andrew, because you've been in there and you're amongst it. But as far as we know, we're still going to be surprised. We know so much, but, I can't wait to see what we don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard a lot of stories of the things that have happened. I want to see it visually though. As much as great detail verbally is, it's different when you get to see it.
But in saying that as well, Henry, with our one, no one knew nothing. Hey, they were very tight.
Oh yeah, but it's also like uncharted territory as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You really, I don't think anyone knew what it was going to be like because it was a totally different format to the UK one, and it was going to be very, very, very new. It was either going to be it flops or it goes gangbusters, and it went gangbusters. I knew it was a gangbusters.
You could feel that even before you just feel it on set that it was going to be it'd be interesting though. I wonder what they for us, we lost an episode. I wonder if they're going to lose any episodes or anything being taken out.
So what did you lose yours for? Was there something spoiled or?
No, see, Henry and Cade look like they're going to lose, and they can't have that on national TV, so they had to.
I was going to say the exact same thing about you. It's like episode 1 is literally like episode 4. It took them that many times to get it right because Billsy was just kept dropping stuff and, wrestling, pit, all this sort of stuff. So
I'm just going to give a quick shout out. Crazy Kiwi on Twitch. How are you? Hey, we've got some Kiwis in the thing. How is how's lockup? Hopefully you're
lockdown.
Lockdown.
New Zealand, I'm keen to know as well.
Lock-up's a little bit different.
Lock-up's a bit different, yeah. It's not a stretch, though. Are the streets, can you see the streets from your place Crazy Kiwi? Is it completely empty? Is there anyone outside? I'm interested to know.
You know, I don't think they do it anymore, but Dreamworld were doing delivery to your car window. You ordered online, drove up to the store, they brought it to your car window.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, they are still doing it. However, they don't know if they'll still be trading after next week.
Yeah.
Because the whole theme park's shut. It's only the Lego store that's still open. And I know today all the Alcyon certified stores announced that they're closing tomorrow night. So they won't be trading as of Monday. So hopefully Dreamworld trade on Wednesday because that's when the next idea set comes out.
Priorities.
Crazy Kiwi. Yeah, Crazy Kiwi's like, yeah, she's like not in town but clear.
Right.
It's going to be pretty crazy, man. We're 1 week into this. Imagine 12 more weeks. Imagine 18 more weeks, or like 36.
And we're not even really into it yet. Like I went out for a walk today, and there was a lot of people outside. Yeah, people around my area are acting like nothing's happening. And we've got the biggest what do you call it? We're like the biggest city that's got it. What's the word for it that I'm looking for? The most infected part of Melbourne is my suburb.
You got a cluster.
Yeah.
Here we go. Someone, Zordis, shop at home would still be delivering, you would think. No, I think they even stopped, didn't they?
Really?
A lot of deliveries have stopped. I tried to order some exercise equipment online, and they said, no, not delivering. I had to go and pick it up. Which is
the whole world gone nuts for exercise equipment. Far out.
What's that?
The whole world's gone nuts for exercise equipment.
There's nothing else to do, man. Like, if you're at home.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do without a hairdresser, Henry? You've always got this like perfectly shaped fro going on.
See what he's doing?
Man, I've got a full Asian fro. This Billsy, I didn't shave since Lego Masters. That's how long this took me to go.
Mate, where do they want you back? Don't you never heard of continuity?
I was just like, I haven't had a hair. But my hair grows so fast. So, yeah, that's why I'm always wearing a hat now, because I'm just like, I don't want to go to the hairdresser.
Funny. Have you been building while you've been at home?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
You're not going
secret project. Yeah, you know my secret project, bro. I told you I've got a secret project. Can't say anything yet.
No, okay, so are you actually building any sets then? Like actually building, like keeping your time filled?
Yeah, man. I've been trying to get a hold of to start my Bugatti.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I got the Bugatti, and I really want to crack that open, and I probably will while we're on quarantine. But Rick from Rick James Bricks, he gave me the small version of the Batmobile.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Very fond of him.
He's a good bloke.
That's a cool build.
He's got the hookups.
What about you, Bills? I know obviously this weekend we're supposed to go to a Lego show out at Toowoomba.
We were. I didn't even finish my display for Toowoomba. It's like kind of half built right next to me because I stopped building once it was cancelled. I thought, there's no point rushing it. But I'm just building sets, to be honest, that have been sitting around forever. I really want to build the big Batmobile. Things I haven't built because I thought, we're going to move in 6 months. Why build it?
Miller Keys.
How are you, Miller?
Miller.
What about you? So obviously now you can talk about your minifig photos as well, Andrew.
Yeah. So I finally got them all done. So I did 3 photos of each fig, so 48 photos. So it was quite a lot to get through since I received them Thursday before last. But yeah, put them all in one video on YouTube so everyone can have a look at them there. And then I'm putting up about 3 each day on my Instagram feed, which yeah, it's been getting good reactions from them, and I'm pretty proud of them. So yeah,
Dude,
they're going well.
You're picking some awesome songs to go with the stories with them, man.
Some of the songs are good choice.
Yeah, some of them are great. Like, yeah.
Did you like the pirate one?
Tell me what I like the pinata one.
Pinata. What did I pick for the pinata?
Can't
remember. The pirate one, I think it's gone now because it was over 24 hours ago. But I had some booty song for the pirate one.
Yeah, the pinata, and then you had the kung fu fighting for the nunchuck guy.
Yeah, kung fu fighting. Yeah. I was going to use Tenacious D karate, but there was too much swearing in it, so I couldn't use that one. Yeah. No, I think they've done well. I'm pretty happy with them, and it's small accessories like this. I've got this Lume Cube light, which
they are so good.
Different gels you can put in there for colors, and then the atmosphere aerosol, which is the fake smoke stuff. That works amazing for creating more atmosphere. Simple things like that.
Just popped up and she said it's the last show next week from the US Lego Masters. I didn't know that.
Yeah. No, it's not the last one. It's the second last one, isn't it?
Guess we'll soon find out.
Well, like they say they're going to do, like, I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but they say they're going to do a build, and I don't think that would be the final build.
And the theme is Star Wars. What?
That's what I mean. The theme is Star Wars for next week, so I doubt that would be the finale.
Yet they told us no IP.
Yeah, but it's Fox, bro.
Bro, yeah, it's not Fox, it's Brad Pitt.
Star Wars. No way they're going to do a Star Wars theme.
Yeah, and we say that, and then you watch next week, Star Wars.
Dude, it's advertised on the show. Like, the whole thing is you have to do a theme from Star Wars. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, in that case.
not a theme, but like a scene from Star Wars.
Oh. Now I'm excited to watch it.
What would you do? What theme would you pick, Cheap Jokes?
What's that?
What scene would you pick, Andrew? If you had to build one from Star Wars,
oh man,
team, what would you build?
Probably the one where Luke's family gets roasted and just have like smoke coming.
All hard.
You want to stand out. You got to stand out.
Oh no, you'd want him drinking the blue milk from the new movie and just blue milk.
And then have a smirk in front with his hand in his pants.
just a giant milk carton that the blue milk is sold in.
Hilza, what about you? You're a mad Star Wars guy.
I'd actually probably do something on Endor with the Ewoks and forestry and try and go for the cute points to win the judges over. Something big and epic with forestry and Wookiees and stuff.
Yeah, Matt. What about you, Billsy?
Just Googling Star Wars.
What's Star Wars? I don't know what Star Wars is.
I know. I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to pop culture reference things here.
He can't. He doesn't want to seem uncool.
No, you know what? In all honesty, I think I actually talked about this with Andrew last week. The dudes in New Zealand that built that trench run that runs on the track. That thing's freaking awesome.
Yeah, but it's being done, so you can't do that.
True. I'll do what you just said. I didn't know that is that.
What's that?
What's Camino?
Camino. It's the one from episode 2, isn't it? The water planet. Julie's like, yeah, okay.
Hold on, what's this? And I think they have C-3PO and R2-D2. So they probably brought the real movie prop people in.
Oh, we had R2-D2 at Brickvention. That's old.
That R2-D2 at Brickvention was freaking awesome.
It really was.
Yeah.
It really was. Do you remember, Henry? Oh, no, you weren't there.
Oh, mate. he was going to eclipse the whole Brickvention man, so I didn't want to steal his limelight.
No limelight was stolen, just borrowed.
Oh.
Far out. Are you other than the sets you get, Andrew? Do you build as well? I've never really asked you.
Nah. I very minimal creative building ability. So if I build something, it'll be for like a stop motion or in the background or something. I'll literally build an L-shape wall, and then I've got like my my props department up here. Hang on, let me grab the props department. Hang on.
Props department. Here we go.
Oh fuck. I took the whole thing with me.
It's okay. It made us laugh.
So one of these containers here. So you can see that. Oh,
Don't spill it.
Make him big.
couple of things.
Hold on.
So there's a lot of stuff that's like pre-built, ready to go. Then you get in the modulars.
Go again. You got the screen.
Sorry. So you got the toilet there. What else have we got? There's a billiard table, chests, desks, chairs, all that sort of stuff. So it's all built, ready to go. So I can just like pop it in the set. I'll blue tack, pictures on the wall, and it's ready to go pretty quickly. So I don't have to spend a lot of time building, and I can spend more time filming and get it out quicker. So that's kind of my building ability. But yeah, I mostly just build from sets. Not a very creative builder, unfortunately.
You take killer photos, dude. You take killer photos.
Yeah, it's it makes up for it. And that's the thing, when we first started going to Brickvention, so you have set up on the Thursday and everyone's there from, I don't know, like midday or whatever. We rocked up at 8 p.m. with a TV screen and put that on the table and like, all right, we're done, we're ready. And they were like, well, these guys, they didn't think we were coming. And I think they're starting to understand us, but they don't understand the online community, I guess, that, we've got all these people who know what we do and follow us, and we've got our own little community going on, but we can't build, and they don't understand that. But we take photos and we make videos, and we've got the Lego ambassadors and stuff like that, and we get a lot of stuff where they're kind of left hanging, being physical lugs, but pros and cons of it.
Some of that comes back to jealousy though as well.
I don't know, potentially. I mean, if you look at it from a lug point of view, you have, the one president who kind of has that connection and those conversations with Lego and can see the forum, and then they pass the information down the line where we kind of get to do everything. So we kind of deal with it. We make our own content. Our community is online. So, if I chuck something out on YouTube or Instagram, that's me delivering something to my community. Like the release of the minifig photos, that's, here you go, this is what they're like,
Dave, that's Mr. Master Builder himself, Mr. Holder. He's in the building.
Oh, Dave. He's glad he didn't join the chat. How lovely.
I told him to come in, but he said I can't. My girlfriend's thumb's too hard on my forehead.
Oh. That seems accurate.
I'm just trying to scroll down and find what new sets are about to come out. Bill, what you'd know more than anyone. What are about to come out?
I'm not sure what the 1st of April release is bringing. There's a couple of friend sets I know, but the biggest one is the Ideas set, which is
the pirate ship.
I keep calling it Pirate Bay, but it's Buccaneers something, Pirate Cove or something.
Did you get one of those, Andrew?
No, I didn't get the offer for that one.
Oh, lucky.
I think I mainly minifigs. So, but yeah, go on.
And then you've got the next season 20 of minifigs as well, hitting in April. Other than that, I don't know, because of Corona, a lot of shipping to Australia got halted. So I don't think, even if there is actual releases, we'll have the physical stock here for quite some time. Which is why you would have seen department stores struggling to get new sets right from Boxing Day.
Yeah, right.
They've been few and far between.
They just told me between the bricks built the pirate ship.
It actually turns into a pirate ship as well, right? Like it's an island base type thing, and it actually turns into a pirate ship as well, eh?
Yeah, I've never looked close at it, to be honest. Let's have a quick look.
It's a set you want to buy twice because you can make it a pirate ship, or you can make it the broken up shipwreck as well.
Oh wow! Cool.
Yeah, it's actually quite a cool set. Once again, very, very different to the original fan concept that Lego have released. But I also think this is one of the fastest idea set to go from 10,000 votes to the shelf as well.
Could this be the new thing people on Lego Ideas are going to do? So a lot of them were licensed products, so you know, Friends and Big Bang and stuff like that, where they have to get a secondary license, but they went really popular because there's a big familiar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People are going to play on nostalgia a lot more and do things like this pirate set to get big numbers.
Right. People like, but that's the thing, right? You could just go, oh, I'll do a little spaceship, classic space, bring it back. You know, like
because that's super low cost to Lego, right? Like all the stuff's already made, all the molds are made.
And if someone
people for it, pirates, castle, classic space, monorail, like they're sitting on a gold mine. I don't know why they're giving us tiny little dribs and drabs.
But I would love them to bring back the Wild West, like proper Wild West stuff. With Red Dead Redemption and games like that, there's so many of us adults that are just full on back into Wild West now. Like they would kill it. Kill
it. There you go, Henry. Next project. You would do it close to an original.
I tried with my idea set and it was like, ba-bow.
Try more nostalgic, like you know.
Try to get a better idea. How do I make this full screen?
Put your hands up. Put your hands up if you won Lego Masters, Billsy.
Maybe I'll still remembered.
Oh,
here we go. Come on, go full screen. There we go. Maybe. Yep.
Maybe I'll submit this.
Just resubmit it. That's awesome.
My screen doesn't like screen sharing. Well, you know what? You can EAD.
Oh.
Cute.
Billsy, what are you still gluing things together and stuff?
Mate, gluing is the only way.
What's that?
Gluing is how the master builders make Lego. Just ask my friend Ryan McNaught and Dave. You haven't seen the metal up the middle of it yet.
I'm dying to see it.
Just turn around and look at your Gundam. Isn't that full of metal?
No, it's not. It's actually full of skill and creativity. That would be the two key ingredients.
Dave, look, nothing wrong with gluing. See, Dave's with me. What a legend. Miller, risky screen share. Oh, yeah, you don't want to see my history. Miller, you should come in on the stream, man.
Put Miller in. 100% put Miller in.
Yeah, I'll send in the link.
Miller, I put the link in our lovelies chat. Go in there and click on that link.
Before anyone else does.
Oh. See, that's how you won. You glued it together.
They're fighting words, Dave. They're fighting words, mate.
Too good. Too bloody good. What was I saw something come up before. I wanted to, the Lamborghini. Any sneak issues or heard anything on that yet, Andrew? What model it's going to be?
No, I don't know anything about it.
Come on, don't.
Sorry.
I'm going to say I'm thinking it's a Sian.
What's Wait, Billsy, are you still getting recognized everywhere?
From Lego Masters or from just because, Nah. I haven't been like a few. If I go to a Lego, like if we go to the Lego store, like when me and Bills, we go do like little speed off nights or VIP nights. You get the occasional photo here and there, or Dream World, but not like it used to be.
Not like it used to be.
Like
That
that.
used to be a couple of months were full on, like Kmart and shops and Woolies and.
Yeah, everywhere we went, people used to think my name was, "Can you take a photo of us?" Even in Japan, like 5 times in Japan.
In Japan,
Really?
that's crazy.
Yeah, what?
Like from Japanese people?
No, white people.
White
White
people.
people.
Dave, I just want to. Yeah, well, actually, I'm hopefully gonna massage Dreamworld the right way, and they're gonna get me the Lambo to build before the date. You know, what's it called? The embargo.
Okay.
Not going to release before embargo, but I'm going to hopefully get it. But I'm trying to get it built. But yeah, you know, who knows what's going on lately with everything coming in.
Mate,
Yeah.
Dave's so much in this thing. Why don't you add Dave in?
I tried
Dave,
to.
why don't-
He said he can't because his girlfriend's.
He's probably on the toilet or something. He's probably on the toilet or something. He doesn't want to get added in yet.
Dave, come join.
Have you seen all these videos of people in like Zoom work meetings and they don't realize they're on the toilet and that because they've never worked from home before?
Yeah.
No.
Oh man, it's hilarious. I've got so many in my, my WhatsApp chats, Billsy. So like I've got there's so many people who have got like just never worked from home before. And all of a sudden they're like working from home and they don't realize how like these, online meetings work and then like people going to the bathroom. It's just hilarious.
Oh, you see these type of phone call like meetings. They're like this.
Oh, thank God you're wearing pants, mate.
Oh, there you go. Look, all Oz certified stores are closed indefinitely.
Yeah, as of tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, okay.
So before everyone was working from home more commonly, my mate works from home all the time, but he was on a teleconference and really needed to go to the toilet, number 2s. So he's like, he never usually says anything on these calls. So he's like, I'll go, it'll be safe, what are the chances, sort of thing. So he goes, drops his pants, puts himself on mute, drops his pants and puts the phone in his undies to drop it, right? And then he releases and there's like a big explosion and a splash. And they're like, oh, what was that noise? What was that noise? As he put it down, he'd accidentally hit off mute and and let the whole boardroom hear what he was up to.
Yeah, wow. You've got to get a webcam cover. That's the hard and fast rule to being safe. Audio you can live with. Just make sure you get a webcam cover.
Actually, I think I have a photo. I was gonna keep talking. I'm gonna have a look. I think I got a photo of one of the best webcam covers I've ever seen. Hopefully, it's in my phone still.
Bill, how portable is your camera? I want a tour of your Lego room here.
It is actually.
Make sure you get the lights on. You get the lights on.
Which is why Bill's is always yelling at me to clean the lens. It's actually
wow.
That's just one side. You should see the other side.
It's a massive mess right now.
It's legit bigger than the brick pit.
Dude, it's huge.
Probably
It's
more
like
stuff in there too.
Huge.
That is massive, man.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, he puts all of us.
I don't actually have that much Lego. Like I just buy Lego when I want to build something. That's it.
Yeah.
I've got a teenage daughter that loves building it, so it all goes back. I'm probably moving a bit fast, but it's all separated. Hey Google, turn the Lego on.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Some Batcave stuff right here.
Hold on. Let's show the world. Oh, see, you went filming with potato. We'll probably able to see what you got.
Oh, you got the hidden side bus over there, looking good.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna turn that into Otto's bus from The Simpsons.
Oh, amazing! Great.
That's cool.
I don't. Insides doesn't do anything for me, but as soon as I saw that, I thought I got to put that on The Simpsons. So
Yeah. Right.
I've got my. I don't know if you can see the Lego Masters. Is that clear?
Oh, what is it?
It's the winners of Lego Masters signatures. Some Cade and Henry and stuff.
Oh, right.
I don't know. My Voltron there.
Mm.
I've got the designer's signature on the brick on his shoulder that we met in Japan. Cool. That was kind of cool.
Is that the to-do pile up the top, or you just keep the empty boxes?
No, that's all full. And under the can't really see, but under the tables is all full as well.
Oh my god,
that's all got to be built one day. And then there's a double garage full as well.
Jeez. Have you got extra insurance?
Oh yeah, the Lego is separately insured.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Not enough people do that. It's important to know.
We want a Lego room tour, Henry.
You want a Lego room tour of mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
Done.
You know what though? That's kind of like a look at all your Lego rooms. Yeah, I'm a Lego master, bitch. Check out my toolbox.
Oh, wait.
Walking it in.
I can't find this photo I'm looking for. Wait, hold on. Maybe I did.
What is it? What were you going to ask? You were going to say.
No, the webcam cover I was looking for. Yeah, I can't find it. What it was? It was a photo of your laptop, Henry. When I went there, you had the brick covering the.
I had I made the brackets. I used the brackets as a webcam cover, sliding across.
Yeah. I'm like, that's half funny. I'm taking photos of that. Yeah, no, I thought
Nice.
You're doing a lot of stuff that's totally different from what you were doing when you were on the show, right, Billsy? Like I know you were building like a gym and things like that. You were showing some pics and stuff like that. That's stuff that you.
Now finally, it's taken me long enough that the gym closed.
What's that?
The gym finished. I've been doing it for just bit by bit for ages, and then now the gyms are all closed. So it's not even worth giving it to them. What's that?
They'll reopen. You've got more time now to work on it more.
You know what? It started off as a nice gift, and now it's cost me like way over $500 or $600. It's like should have just bought the gym membership instead of sucking up. But I've got this one obviously gluing, which is I think you might have seen on the last one. So I've got these, which is obviously the DJ CD players, and then
how good does the glue sit on that?
Hold on. How does the what?
How good does the glue adhere to that? It's pretty good, huh?
No, I don't glue to the actual thing. I glue so it goes on like a phone cover.
There you go. This is for Dave Holder, by the way. He's asking for it.
He asked for 1x4s, not 2x2s.
Oh, hang on. Oh, it's too far. It's too far.
Yeah, see, so and then it makes it look like Lego a bit more.
That's sick.
But I still got to drill the holes and then make it a bit neater. But yeah, I don't want to. Man, these are like $2,000 each. I don't want to glue on this in case he changes his mind.
Are you doing it for someone, are you?
Yeah, it's a commissioned work.
You're right.
Have you got any commissioned work?
Have I got any commissioned work?
Yeah.
Nah, man, I don't.
What's that, Bill? Sorry,
commission. No, it was a 12-month job.
I'm just gonna. I do have commission jobs. I'm just gonna get this Coke bottle like this, and then I'm just gonna start putting Lego plates on it.
Oh, sorry about that. Oh, Henry's gone.
It was too funny. It was too funny for the stream.
Oh, wait. I'm going to get an Xbox game, and then I'm going to put some plates on it. And then...
you know what? Game. At least I got paid for it. Oh, hold on. I'm about to... Hold on, let me just... Here's my commissioned work on myself.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. You can kick me out anytime, Billsy. This chat's just gone downhill.
Who's made the most after Lego Masters, not from the show, from commissions? Who's done the best commission-wise?
As in what to build? Well, it depends. Up until this date, probably. It depends how you look at it. Jordan scored himself a good long time position, obviously.
True.
So Jordan's double thumbs up.
Good point.
Me and Cade got to go to New Zealand and that, so that was pretty cool, I guess, in that sense.
Good benefit, yeah.
And me and Henry got to go to Canberra.
I did that to minus. back 10 points.
We were in the red after that trip, eh, Billsy?
We were, man. even like we had to, because like Ash was losing her shit up here as well. So I ended up driving home with Bilza, losing airfares and that. So
based on season 1 and season 2, do you expect anyone to do well out of season 2 post-production, or do you think it'll be like Big Brother where they just get worse and worse and just in it for the fame and become nobody?
No, look, I think you just have to be smart with your opportunities, right? It's really easy to go out there all guns blazing and do everything, right? But then you sort of you can dilute your brand in a way, right? If you do that, you just got to sometimes sit tight and wait. And if me and Billsy went on there and started selling skincare products on our Instagram or something, it'd just be it really does dilute your brand because it's got nothing to do with us, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
If you wait for the right opportunities and then make the most of them when they present themselves to you, you can always do well. But you just got to sit tight and just, and sometimes it is hard.
Back to your question, Andrew. You're talking about sitting tight. In the near future, Henry's going to be the one that's making the most money.
Just got to wait, guys. Just going to wait.
Just got to wait it out.
Got to wait.
Just wait it out. You don't dilute your brand. That's how you make the millions.
Season 10, he'll be like, it's coming. It's coming. Don't forget who won it first, guys.
Nah, man. Me and Billsy, new team, season 10.
What do they call it? The All-Stars.
All-Star.
Mate, you know what was funny though? We actually got that speech, Andrew. We went out to dinner or lunch one day with a few of them, and they're like, "Just remember, guys, yous were the first. Yous were the first, guys. Don't ever forget that."
It is true though. It is I think it's
what's good about it or bad about it as well is that we are going to get compared the most to what's coming up. You know what I mean? There'll be no fresh, what's this type thing. We're always going to be, Henry and Kay done this way, or Billsy and Kale did it this way, and yeah.
But I think somebody was asking. We were talking about it the other night, Andrew, when we were saying what skills should you sort of try to really hone in on, right? When you're doing that stuff. And a lot of it is, because so if I go back a step, a lot of it's with Lego, there's only certain ways you can build certain things with Lego, right? If you're going to do a car, you're going to use wheels, and unless you can and build stuff like that. But there's only certain ways you can do things, right?
Yeah.
The story elements are so unique to the people that tell them, right?
Yeah.
Like if you really get mad stories, like, you know, that, you know, a little bit edgy and appeal to everyone, and, you know, if you can get a story that layers, you know, with, you know, kids, adults, everyone, you know, like that's when I think you really you'll nail it. They'll nail it, whoever's on there.
Yeah, and depicting that story clearly as well, obviously, like, and then just being able to build with whatever it is that you're coming up with. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what will take you to that, you know, final couple of episodes, is this storytelling and executing it correctly.
Yeah, because sorry,
that's what I mean. If you can tell a good story, it doesn't really matter how good you actually build.
Oh, it does.
Well, does it? Because I guarantee the apartment build, Guyana Danushis, was sold so badly to make it look like they deserved to be eliminated, but it was clear me and Kale needed to go.
Do you think so? Do you really think so?
Well, look at their first flight. Obviously, they didn't finish, so it just looked bad in general. But what they had built was way more better than us. But yeah, they just didn't finish, obviously, in time.
It's always about, like, also to do with, like, you know, if you look at, there's so much stuff that people don't see on camera, right? You agree with that, right, Billsy?
Yeah, of course.
And so sometimes when you emphasize certain negatives or positives about a build, it's really easy to sort of go, oh, well, that deserves to go, you know, or that deserves to stay. But, you know, the Lego people can look at a build and go, oh, look, I get where they're coming from. And I think, you know, Brickman got it right, for sure.
Well, yeah, totally. Like, yeah, the result was right in the end, and they just sold the story from, you know, each episode to make it all work. But watching the American one, it is good to watch, and it's obviously, you know, interesting. But it just sucks they didn't show like particular ways to build. And me and Bills were talking about this last week. That did you see the carrot they built in that children's story one?
Yeah, man, it's awesome.
Dude, that carrot was insane. Yeah. But they never showed how he built it or what he'd done to build it, or.
That's what I find with the American one, because I think it's a very tight time slot, whereas our one would go over and, like, you know, it would go from what? Was it 7:30 ours started? 7:30 or 6:30? 7:30.
Yeah, 7:30.
It's about 90-minute episodes.
Yeah, a lot of them would be like an hour and 10, hour and 15, where, yeah.
You got to think about it. You've got
a lot of Will Arnett and not a lot of Lego.
You've got, you know, an editor working on it with the direction from the director or producer or whatever, who, these people don't understand Lego. They don't know that the carrot is a good build. They haven't got Ryan there telling them this. They're just creating a story and using the shots that look the best and all the rest of it. I think if they had someone there in the background talking about that, we'd get that. But when you think of the majority of the audience isn't probably AFOL,
well, they did have that Jamie guy in there as a judge, so you'd think he would have lent a little bit of a hand.
Yeah. Make sure you show a close up of that and explain why they did it or whatever. Yeah, you'd think so.
Unless like our one, Henry, they did literally film every single thing, and then just they decided it didn't work for what they want the TV show to sell. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
or
for sure.
Or maybe that carrot copy came under Crash Bandicoot copyright. It was very familiar.
Oh, it was very Crash Bandicoot like, yeah. Dave, yeah, the US shows more about the people. Of course it is. And you know, when you say it's about the people, it's funny when you think about it, because I don't even remember their names, but the old love that had the big hair and the daughter that went.
She wasn't the daughter. They were friends.
Oh, well, there you go. But like, yeah, they're never going to be, unfortunately.
They're both like 60, man.
Really?
Yeah.
No, one was heaps younger.
Go and have a look. Google it right now and tell me it looks like a daughter. Go. And just laugh.
They were from like Florida or Bahamas or somewhere.
I want to see your reaction when you Google it. Go. Type in like US Masters.
Look at the search history. Bigger the hair, or closer to God.
Oh, they kinda. They not that mother and daughter.
That's like saying you and Kale were father and son, man.
Which is which though, Henry?
She must have had her young, Henry. Don't judge. She must have had her young.
We'll say, I reckon these boys will win.
Yeah, that's your call.
The Henry and Cade version.
Yeah.
It'll be these two.
Nah, you know the husband and wife couple? Man, that guy looks like Cade. Go, zoom in on it. Click on yeah, that one. No. The one above, and then right. Right. Yeah, that one.
He does, eh? He does look a bit like Cade.
They look very churchy.
I'm just trying to follow you, Henry. I mean, I can't really pick it. See, these girls, like Jimmy and Maddie, will be the most remembered for sure.
Yeah, easy.
They're already actually. You look on Instagram; they're already absolutely killing it
through their cosplay.
A lot of them went in with plans, huh? Like they've used the time between filming and.
Oh, look what Dave's just made a comment. Andrew, have a look.
Yeah, he told me that. That's completely different to how you guys got it, right? So yours is like you were told, and it's actually straight into it. These guys are getting a head start essentially. Which I mean, they all watched your season anyway, so it's not like it was a surprise.
Yeah, is Dave literally like the only person watching the stream, Billsy?
We got 4, 5, but Dave's the only one commenting on Twitch.
I love when there's more people on screen than in the audience.
So the viewer thing says we got 4, but it's counting us 4 because we're already in here. So it should have like a boring conference call. That's cool. Whatever.
This is
Andrew had heaps on his Insta, mate. That's where you want to go.
I think by the time we had 170 odd people had dropped by, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On your Insta?
Yeah, and then it's had 500 views since 550.
Yeah, man.
Pretty rad. It went well. I've got to do a couple more this week. I'm really enjoying them.
Get Jimmy and Maddie on.
Yeah, I should actually. That's a good one. I was thinking about pre-recording them just so I can get the quality a bit better as well. But then you can't do the live questions and all the rest of it. So
the live stuff's where it's for Instagram especially. That's the best part.
You reckon do live?
On Instagram, yeah. See, YouTube and Twitch, or Twitch is obviously built to go live, and we do all right here. I mean, with Twitch, it's like what's the other one? Twitter is in Australia. It's not big yet, but I think after this bloody lockdown, everyone's going to get on. You should see all the DJs that messaged me the last couple of weeks, or last week especially. All the DJs that want to live stream from home now because they got nowhere else to go and play.
Yeah, how do I do it?
Yeah, dude, you know what's hilarious? So Hamish on his Insta. So you know how Andrew, do you use Zoom like for your work and stuff, Zoom meetings?
Yeah.
So Hamish has been saying on his Insta, give me your Zoom ID and I'll just jump into any random Zoom meetings.
How good is that? We should try bombarding with links to get him into this.
That's amazing.
And it's just like he had one where he was in a law lecture, like he was in an online law lecture, and then somebody's like, "Is that Hamish Blake in the corner there?" And then he's like, "Hi guys," and he starts asking law questions. It's pretty funny.
Does he just sit there quiet until they notice?
Yeah.
That's so much fun. That's fantastic.
I'm watching on my phone. Other two gentlemen only seen Bill and Bill's before. Gallagade. So this big lemon is Henry. He won the Australian Masters. The Lego Masters in Australia one. He was the one that built the Poseidon. And Andrew was the one that sold him the ideas, the instructions.
You had a live feed to Andrew.
Yeah,
on Instagram. If you're into your stop motion on YouTube as well, you can just stop motion. Andrew's your he's the guy that will make you feel bad about what you do. There's your advertising.
Got the propaganda ready to go.
I liked the work you did with Production Journal.
The Batwalk.
Nah, well, did you help him also with? Did you guys do the West?
No, that was all him. So
was that all him?
Yeah,
I've seen your the Batman one. That was really good too.
The Batwalk, the voice is the best in the Batwalk one.
Yeah.
Adam West. No, the Wild West one. It was his year 12 video assignment, and I just told him like it's too good not to put out there, so let's put it on my channel, with all the appropriate credits, of course. But yeah, he did a fantastic job on that. It was really good. It was so smooth and yeah, really good.
Andrew John, we make Lego stop motion.
Oh, cool. Send me your YouTube so I can have a look. Andrew.
Yeah, Alligator, I recognise the winner now. No, you don't. You just saying that.
Sorry,
he's
mate.
He's got his out in public hat on. So
I'm full hobo mode. I haven't been out in 2 weeks. No.
You've got to wait till Henry gets his open button-up shirt opened up, and that's when you start recognising him.
You know.
Is this the first time you've ever been on top of Henry?
No comment.
What'd you say? Sorry?
He asked, was it the first time that I've been on top of you?
Be like, ooh, Billsy.
See, I always told Kale I need you to hold me up. You know what? I'm actually trying to find a photo of you on Google with an unbuttoned shirt, and I can't find one.
Should I'll pass it to you. Like.
I found your LinkedIn photo. Good looking.
There you go.
Yeah, black and white, all style. That's how you know
that's how you do a LinkedIn photo, mate.
Black and white.
I just found a clip from Mackay FM that you've done an interview on.
Who?
You and Cade. Oh yeah.
Did Miller not want to join either?
What's that?
Yeah, what's he doing?
No, I asked him if he wanted to come in, and he didn't write back. I don't think he's in there anymore.
Is that unbuttoned enough?
Yeah, right.
Good.
When did you meet Pablo?
Oh crap! I'm going to go through my phone. I'm going to find some funny ones of you, Billsy.
That one, no shirt. Don't even need a shirt,
mate.
That's when he had the 6-pack.
Mortal Kombat 3 champion.
Was that?
No, you know what? Actually, Henry, I've got the best one. What's that, Bill's up?
That photo, you look like that kid out of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I don't know his name, but every time I see that photo, that's what I think of.
What about that time my kid replicated your build from Lego Masters, the unicorn and the bike?
Oh, that was the best at Kmart.
Have you seen it? Have you seen it, Andrew?
No, go on.
So you know Kale and Billsy's unicorn bike?
Yeah.
My son goes into Kmart and he goes, "Hey, Dad, look, I've replicated the build."
Hold on, I'll make it bigger.
Oh, that's amazing.
It was so good. Didn't you have a little video with it as well?
Nah. I'll show you. I got, mate. Have I got photos on you, mate? Come on.
I'm trying to find
it. While everyone's on their phone, I'll just chat away. So, how's everyone
Henry, what episode was the movie one?
Oh.
6 or 7.
What episode did you get to skip?
think it was 6 or 7.
I'll show you a photo that hasn't reached, that I won't let get out of onto social media. You know how? Oh, I found it.
Henry.
All right, check this out. This one.
Remember, I'll kill you, Billsy.
All right, there's a reason this will never reach social media.
That's the best one.
Tell me how long the producers took to convince you of that.
Oh, mate. I wonder what else, because they sent us 10 each week, and we got to choose only 2 what went to air. See, they're on the wrong computer. Oh, here we go.
Oh, no.
Hold on, let's go big screen. Let's go big screen.
Wow.
That is the best. We had some pretty funny backstage shenanigans, Billsy?
Let me see if I can recreate it. Hang on. Which way are we going?
Far out. Oh, I think I just worked out how to network into my Mac. Oh, even better. I can do a screen share now.
Oh, what a time to be alive.
Mate, what a time. All right, hold on.
What a time. Oh, what do we got? Torrents.
Here we go. Episode pre. Let's see what these ones are. Oh, they're all boring. Oh.
Top right, show us that one.
Top right.
Yeah.
Hold on. Top. Oh, yeah. No, that one actually went, I think, on Instagram, that one. Let me open it up. Oh, we got a black screen. What have I done? Oh, no. It's just because I've got 75 things going on at once. It's all loading.
Nice.
Yeah, that one went. That was. Let's go episode 2. This one's like, why are you not listening to me?
Yeah.
Hold on, episode 3. I'm sure there'd be some funny blunder ones in here because they were still obviously careful of what they go to. Oh, come on, load up, you bastard. Oh, well, there's a half a bike. Episode 4.
Is this right before the episodes would air? They'd send you these, or?
Yeah, literally the day it aired.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, see, this was our best one when we built the
the band.
We pulled the bird down and built the rock and roll guy. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, when you started building that, we were like, holy shit, that was really good.
It was one of my faves for sure. Like when you actually look at it, if it comes up, like there's some real cool, tricky build, like, things we've done. And you don't realize how big it is obviously until you see the minifigs either.
How hard was it to turn the tires inside out? Was that your job?
It was everything was my job that the commander asked me to do.
I told you.
Oh, that was the craziest one, bro.
Well, you know what else no one really noticed was the trolls on the end of the bridge either.
Oh, yeah, I never saw that.
Because he wanted to do it, and you couldn't see the top very well, but I think he wanted to do it like a bowling alley, and he wanted to bowl them off the edge. But it was another one of them, whatever, Kale.
But dude, honestly, did he legit say that it was like 120, or was he just pumping it up for the TV?
No, he legit said 120. This was my favorite build out of all of them. The Evil Land.
Oh, to give the viewers
Jay. Hello.
Oh, Jay,
we're just going through photos of the ones that like we got a lot of media photos.
Oh yeah.
and I was just showing the boys the love me and Carol had on the Titanic.
Oh, this is awesome.
Near, far,
I'll say for
wherever you are.
All right, let me.
You know what? To his credit, even though it was bad scale, those figures were pretty cool.
Jay, have you been out burglaring houses? Because you're supposed to stay at home.
What do you mean? What?
Have you been out robbing houses? Because you're supposed to stay at home.
Times are tough, man. People are
It was a
vulnerable.
It was a beanie joke.
It was
People are vulnerable.
It went really well.
Me and Jay are going out marauding together. We're both incognito.
Look, everyone's at home. Everyone's hair looks like crap, so that's why Henry has a cap. You know.
Smart. Right?
Speak for yourself, man. So for those in the chat, you know, the whole 5 people or whoever's in there, this is Jay. If he's ever read any blogs, Jay's Brick blog, he's the man. He's the one behind it. So welcome to the chat, man. Welcome. What have you been up to?
I don't know. Just busy with work mostly. Crazy times.
How's the new company, Jay?
New company is good. And also, actually, that's a lie. I've been busy with Animal Crossing. Like, that game has destroyed my any productivity.
I started playing Red Dead Redemption again.
That game has destroyed my any productivity. Oh, crap.
Oh, what have I done?
Oh,
What are you playing?
we're looping.
No, that's me. Sorry, I was opening up the links to share.
Nerd. Oh, that was one thing that not many people would have got to see, Henry. Like, obviously behind the scenes, when anyone remember, we like that was like our go-to. I don't know if stuffed up or said something we just didn't like or just sounded, you know, nerd. It got on. Like everyone picked it up.
But the one that you were showing about the evil lair one, bro. Remember how much we played up the evil villain thing, and we were full ragging on each other all the time. And we were like, oh, yeah, we're going to channel out evil villains. And, like, everyone was giving it to everyone. And I think they cut a lot of that out because they didn't want it to be like, oh, they're being nasty to each other. But we were full giving each other so much shit.
Oh, back to the one that got deleted.
No. The one that...
the second...
We kept saying, oh, nice conveyor belt.
Yeah. Why did you copy the conveyor? Yeah, it got to the point, though, we were being smart asses. We knew it. But, mate, you upset the little leprechaun. He was getting really upset.
Remember? Because I kept walking past saying, oh, mad space apartment. Looks just like seen before, remember?
Yeah. It's like everyone knew how to push his buttons, and you could imagine everyone in the earpieces were just laughing their heads off. You know it would have been good upstairs. Oh, hold on. I clicked the wrong button. So, Andrew, back to why it got deleted. We pretty much, no one built to the brief of what they pictured and what we built were two totally different end stories.
What are we talking about again?
Remember I said there was an episode that disappeared?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we had to build something swishable. Everybody built things like this big. So it just kind of didn't work for what they wanted.
Oh, right.
Oh, did it get cut? There was an episode that got cut.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're talking about it, Milsey.
Yeah.
So, what else got cut? What's the it had to be
the intro?
Juicy stuff that got cut.
Well, the intro, someone else it's already out there. I'm not even the first one to talk about the intro, but the intro was cut. There was this massive big band and gymnastics flip thing, and what are they called? Marching bands, Henry?
Yeah, when the Golden Brick was being introduced, they had this massive marching band.
That's a huge budget wasted. That's funny.
Dude, wasted. Talk about walking in and out of a garage door with a marching band 47 times to get 30 seconds of filming. That was wasted.
Yeah.
So why did they cut it? That sounds awesome.
Time. It was pretty cool to watch. I think time.
Was it cool 47th time?
Pardon?
Was it cool watching it for the 47th time?
No, not really.
How many times have you watched? What's your favorite episode, Billsy, from our series? What's your favorite one?
To actually watch?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what are you going to do? Eat it? Of course, watching it.
Oh my god.
Well, there's beat in it or there's watch it. To be fair.
That's what I meant. Favorite. See, that's what I mean. So, favorite episode, favorite thing to build was obviously when me and Kale were getting on. We built the Bandu. That was the best. That was the best day out of all of them. But the favorite one to watch.
It all went downhill from there.
The bridge was good to watch.
Yeah, it was good.
The bridge was good to watch.
Just straight up entertainment.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
What's that? You didn't have any T-fold or K-fold like the UK? Oh, no. Oh, we did in the last episode, but none really to tell us what to do. That's what I really liked about that American episode when the kids told them what they had to build. That was cool.
Oh, man, that would have been a train wreck. I would have just been like, no, you're not doing. I'm not doing that.
Get me new kids.
Hang on.
We had kid contestants.
In the US one, they had kids tell them what to build.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That is a good idea.
They literally sat him down with a storybook and they're like, first the blank did the blank and went to the blank type thing.
Yeah, right.
Wait till you have a go at building with kids and you'll be like,
says the bloke that builds sandwiches for Instagram.
Oh, mate.
That was awesome. That was a good sandwich.
It was pretty cool.
Thanks, mate.
I did see the instructions on eBay though.
I copied someone.
What about you? What about you, Jay? What was your favorite one to watch?
Yeah, the bridge one's good. Bridge one was good TV. Bridge one's good TV.
You know why it was good? Is because it wasn't building Lego. It wasn't building a set. You weren't designing something. It was something out of the ordinary.
I enjoyed the DeLorean episode just because of like the drama. That was just like it's just like watching a car crash in like slow motion.
Half a car crash.
Yeah. Couldn't quite make it.
Actually, there is things I do that you did that I spew and never made it to air that everyone missed, Henry. All the one-liners, all the smart-ass jokes. There should have been like an after-hours Lego Masters.
Oh, man. If there was an after-hour Lego Masters, we would be banned from everything.
From you, Billsy, the comments?
Dude, it got to a point where it was just like every time I talked, I had to roast. But it was just perfect because I did it so like I'll give myself a big head. Like it just every time something come up, there was always a perfect comeback for it. Like I wasn't trying to be a dick. It was just by luck of the draw.
Just on fire.
Yeah, there was ones that had everyone in stitches, like cast and crew, and like. But it's like when you see the tone of the show, you can see why everyone's like why they've done. But yeah, if there was a Lego Masters up late, yeah.
There's an idea.
SBS after 10 p.m. Lego Masters with like community.
Yeah, talking Lego. How Maths has Talking Married? Should do a Talking Lego version. That's our next pitch.
Maybe I should convert cheap jokes into a bit more of an adult content.
Dude, it would be hilarious. The stories.
Gallagher, yeah, their season they're about a month away ish to airing our new season 2, when Henry will be forgotten.
It's not that long after Easter.
It'll be the end of April when ratings start again.
Yeah, when's Easter Monday? That's when it'll start.
13th
of April.
Yeah.
That's
Wouldn't they like push it forward? I think did MasterChef get pushed forward slightly?
MasterChef
like,
did, yeah.
Ratings would be amazing right now because everyone's just stuck at home. Like you have literally nothing to do.
Dude, Netflix and Foxtel would be raking it in right now.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, you're right, Jay. Like, now is the time to push a reality TV show when you're forced to stay at home. Then you do a dirty rerun in the middle of the day.
Exactly. You've got kids, Henry. You've got kids.
Yeah.
Like kids are just crying out for like stuff to watch on TV. Like we've run out of.
Man.
Dude, I'm loving Bluey at the moment.
It's
you
so
know-
good. I was going to say, do you even have kids?
Have you watched the Hammerbarn episode?
Yes. Go. What is it? Go to aisle 97, and if you hit the flamingos, you've gone too far. And it was Hamish.
What does Hamish smell like?
Strawberries.
Strawberries.
They smell.
And Brickman smells like cream.
Sorry.
That's why they work so well.
Oh my.
Gallagher, what's he say? Do you know the new people on the new shit? No, don't know no one.
Henry does. Henry knows them all.
I've seen some familiar faces.
You see one for your face, you get some good airtime on that ad.
Yeah.
But how's they were supposed to do a 2 or 3 minute special 2 nights. When did Damien post that thing, Bill? 3 nights ago?
Yeah, it was a couple of nights ago, but the Prime Minister cut it out.
Yeah, there was supposed to be like this full sneak premiere, and they full had it in like the TV thing, and it got pulled off because of the COVID-19 ABC or whatever the news thing come on.
No.
So- We watched something this morning at 5:45, and it said at 6:44 there's a sneak peek of Lego Masters 2 uncut,
No.
whatever. I thought, oh, this is that thing Damien was talking about the other night. So we switched the TV back to that at whatever time, and it was literally just the normal ad.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't see what the extended sneak peek was either.
Do you think the new Lego Masters will be better than the first one? In answering honestly, you'd want to hope it's better.
Yeah, you want it to be better because you want there to be season 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, I think there's a lot of things that they can do with season 2, and I think they will. I think they'll knock it out of the park.
What will make it better, in your opinion, Henry and Billsy?
Well, see, you know what? We're not the people to ask. You guys are the ones that watch it from the outside in. What would you think would make it better?
You watched it from the outside. I know you had your on it and all the rest of it. You watched it just like everyone else, right? Like
Yeah,
it's
but
still
see,
different
when we
right?
watch it, we've also got everything else in the back of our mind because we're kind of not knowing. Obviously, we know what's going to happen, but what you've missed and what we added, we already knew. You know what I mean? We kind of joined the dots, what you couldn't.
Right. Well, I mean, you know, they've got to keep stepping up with the challenges. There's always got to be new and unique challenges. You can't just have, you know, another city thing. It's got to be a something else city. You know, exploding's fun. You could probably keep that.
Exploding.
I think if you have challenges that elaborate the story element beyond like just a scene, like if you would, you know, think about a diorama, right? It's got 4 walls, and if you can build in all those dimensions and things like that, and actually, you know, anything that brings out the story will make the challenges better. Because that was the funnest part. I've got to say that was the funnest part.
And you know, you're right. And you know what? Like even you know, you'd hope that our season 2 and the American Lego Masters, they've done it a little bit. They've done it okay, but the story, you know, you kind of wish we could go. I mean, I'd go back and build differently, knowing that the story was the key.
When we were doing the first episode, right? So when we were doing the first episode and we were doing the treehouse, right? You know, like I only built, you know, these robots, and I had I don't build scenes, and I've never knew about the story element of Lego building and things like that. But Brickman made that a very strong point early on, saying, make it about the story. And then so when we actually pitched the story to each other, and me and Kate were talking about, you know, this treehouse, who lives in it, you know, I had no idea what Brickman meant. And Brickman kept telling me, no, come up with a proper story, because I kept saying things like, oh, you know, like, you know, from your childhood, it resonates. And he was like, no, that's not a story. That's your story. give me a story. And then so I would be like, I don't know what you mean. And then like sort of towards the end, we were like pitching this idea of, you know, Peter Pan living in a treehouse and he's like a corporate gangster. And I felt ridiculous saying it. But then the first time I said it to Hamish, he pissed himself laughing. And I thought, oh, this is the sort of direction you can go. And it actually gave me confidence to start just going a bit, you know, silly with the ideas and actually feeling comfortable with things like that. And Cade also accepting and going, oh, that's a cool idea. Keep going with that. Yeah, you know, like, so then we'd just bounce off. The ideas would just get more ridiculous as you know, and it sort of works in the context of Lego.
But then
I feel like, oh wow. I feel like a lot more sort of like behind the scenes, sort of like how the builds progressed would have been nice. Like I think in season 1 it felt very rushed. Like, you know, you go kind of scramble and then after a while it just kind of cuts to like the finished product.
It's a nice sausage you got there.
Andrew, stop playing with yourself.
Sorry to interrupt you. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
There we go. Yeah, no, but see, like that's the fine line. That's obviously why the producers get paid the big money. You know, where's the fine line on, do you draw it out so you get the more building and the more story, or do you just kind of go bang, 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 this is what? But the other thing, I guess the flip side of that coin is, you know, you got 8 teams in episode 1. How do you tell everyone's story? We were saying the very first 2 episodes of the USA one, our Iceberg, our mate Mel and his partner Jermaine, BX Bricks, they weren't even pretty much on the first 2 episodes at all. They got like 2 minutes of screen time.
Yeah.
Yep. So, you know, you've got to go with the TV show. You go to the story.
Yeah, but I guess you could use like YouTube or like, you know, Facebook and kind of host like sort of like behind the scenes and sort of like stuff that just didn't make the final cut, because that way you get to kind of like just like get to tell the story, get to go behind the scenes, get to go into like your heads and find out why you went with a certain direction or why you went with a certain design. I think like I would like to see like season 2 contestants use social media a bit better, kind of to explain and talk about sort of like.
Oh, dude, they totally dropped the ball on social media for us. Definitely.
Yeah.
The Fox guys, the US guys seems like they don't have as many restrictions as what we did, because we were restricted a lot. Like to say and do things like what the US guys are doing now in terms of saying, oh, you know, this is what breakdown of this build. We really couldn't do that.
Really? So what could you like? So what could you say, like, or not say? What could you not say? Really?
Because it was so fresh and it was new territory. No one knew what was good, what was going to work, what was going to flop. And then they met me, and I ruined it all.
Yeah. But you guys were posting quite a lot, like during the episode. Obviously, like using like press shots and stuff. So
no, we weren't.
Were you not?
No, we got to pick. They and that's what I was going through when you joined. The photos that were up on the other screen. They give us say 10 photos. Here's all your photos. You pick your best 2 or 3. Give us the caption, because they took over social media. They owned our social media.
Oh, so it wasn't actually you that was posting when the episodes were.
Oh, we came up with the content. They just had to approve it, just like any other TV show contestant. But I think
we could reply to comments.
Yeah, but the thing is too, I think the contract is written for everyone, right? So there are people who would do the right thing, and then there are people who would just be complete idiots, you know, with like any show.
Yeah. I mean, it's just at the end of the day as well. It's, you know, where, like it or not, where they're representing their brand, so they're just being protective.
Yeah. Like, and it's also Lego protecting their brand as well, because, you know, you don't want some psycho associated with their brand either. You know, it's got to be.
Speaking from experience.
I'm not a psycho.
Well, you were. Actually, you know, that's a lie. You were. There was the one day that you were losing it at everyone.
Refresh my memory, bro.
When you were sick, remember you were snapping at Cade and you wouldn't talk to no one else and you weren't feeling the best.
Is that the...
That might have been the episode that got taken down, actually.
No, it wasn't. It was the first part of, you know, when you did your the parrot build. I felt
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I was snappy.
Mate, you're a dickhead. Yeah, because that's because you hid all the bricks under the ring. So it was because, you know, that parrot build we done, the episode, we weren't told that, you know, we had to use every piece of brick. We just were told to pull it down and rebuild out of those bricks. We weren't told to use every single one of them. So Henry and Kay built that, and it wasn't on. They didn't show it on TV either. Henry and Kay built the what is it? Rack 'em and stack 'em and pump 'em and jump 'em. What's the thing's called?
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Rock'em Sock'em. That's it. Yeah, they built them really well, but they still had a pile of Lego left over. So their boxing ring, they literally flipped it upside down and hid all the bricks under the boxing ring and put it back down. It was actually pretty genius, but yeah, obviously they weren't allowed to, but it was still funny. It was good. And then
using them also.
Well, we were supposed to, towards the end of it, I can't remember why we were doing it, but we had to build. Do you remember why, Henry, we had to build at the end of, after all the episodes? That one, the team build, little team. Remember how you built the hot air balloons?
Oh, for the promo day.
Oh, okay, yeah. So everyone's building their own unique, cool little things, and guess what? Our buddy Captain K built Rock'em Sock'em robots. Like, you know, out of all the things you could have come up with, but it kind of was funny because, you know, he put it as it was me and him, you know, versus each other. But Guyan built the sickest bloody, because his side job, obviously he does the cooking in the food truck. He built one of the coolest little food trucks with them little, like, he built little brickheads of him and Danushi. That was cool.
Oh, that's cool, yeah.
What else did he build? Oh, Matt built the bin chicken. Matt built an ibis.
I never saw it.
Oh man, it was huge, and it looked like he used like tires for the beak. Like he went from big and went all the way down to small tires for the beak. It was like the biggest, ugliest bin chicken I've ever seen, but it was genius. It was so good. I might have snuck a photo. Let's find out. I'll have a quick look.
Did you guys see your phones like when you guys were shooting?
Say again, Jay.
Did you guys have your phones on you like when you were shooting?
No, not when we're shooting.
Not when we're shooting.
I did when Henry brought his stuff into the studio. Where's this bin chicken? Oh, here we go. Here's the Kale's the Rock'em Sock'em robots he built. Hold on, mate. I'll go big screen.
Look at that.
Cute.
That was
almost exactly like what we built.
Oh, here we go. Look, I do have a photo of the bin chicken.
That looks awesome.
That looks great.
I loved it. What else do I have here? Oh, here we go. Here's the guy.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Focus.
Spot on.
But yeah, you can kind of see it. But the blue on the corner, their actual food truck has that painted.
Yeah.
Like on the.
I went down at Labor Day weekend there at Moomba when I got some.
Gilsey, are you even wearing pants in that photo? It looks like pants on.
If anyone asks how the coronavirus was spread.
Oh my.
What else is here? I literally just wrote Melbourne in my phone book, and it came up with all of the photos of us hanging out.
Docklands.
Yeah.
Is Billsy even wearing pants right now? Shock the toast asks.
Shock's allowed. I watched Shock the other day on Twitch. Oh, here we go. Here's the photo you'll want to see.
Oh,
yeah. That's the After Dark version.
Yeah, that's the thumbnail I use for this video.
Okay, Mark.
You'd sell that water.
Yeah, no, I can't. Yeah.
He gets his motor.
Hold on. We got another person in the building.
Oh, Richard.
Richard, hello.
Richard, how are you?
The Rambler.
Very well, Wilsey.
Yeah, he's got a pro headset and everything.
Oh,
And had a shave.
it's a bit rubbish. I've had a shave, yes. There's a story behind the shave.
Corona
and it's all
story.
bloody Corona.
Yeah. Oh, you remember this? So when we all left, we all went out and bought like heads, the storage heads, so everyone could sign them and nice, good luck, love ya, da da da. So we all had like a memento. Look at my comment.
Oh wow.
The best.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You gotta laugh.
Oh,
Richard, give us a tour of your Lego suite here.
Oh, okay. So this is my build area where I've totally failed to put things away from the last 5 builds that I've done, and I'm doing one of last year's city space sets at the moment.
I know that feeling, yep.
Here are all these small bits that I've totally failed to sort out into their drawers and haven't got all the labels on the drawers yet.
I see that city set from like 2017.
Oh wow.
There's some stuff that's just going a bit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's
And
some
never will
stuff
be
in the
tidy
protected
table.
area.
The protected
And
area.
over there's the wall of shame.
What's the wall of shame mean?
The unbuilt
that's-
sets.
Oh, the
They're
unbuilt.
unbuilt sets.
Right.
They're the ones that didn't fit in the cupboards that are in fact the cupboards of shame.
Yeah, right. Fantastic.
You have a garage
So-
of shame?
This is a room that didn't really get round. Was going to be a sitting room or something when we built our house about a decade ago, and
And then
we realised that everyone really just enjoyed sitting down in the living room. So I moved the Lego in here, which then gave us more room in the living room
yeah, great.
because we got the Lego out of it.
Take that.
The dining room table, however, is currently occupied by a football stadium.
Oh,
by Old Trafford.
Have you finished it?
Just finished it this evening. Yeah,
Mine's here.
it's nice. It's a solid build, isn't it?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Does it come in blue?
I'll try to bring up this website. I was looking today at because I was still looking. I can't remember what I was looking for, but I found Lepen or one of them. They've literally made like 10 different stadiums now in that size, like rip off.
Really?
Doing all
Yeah.
the football
Yeah.
stadium.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find it. Like it spun me out. I'm like, fair enough. I get it. They rip everything off, So they've obviously done the Old Trafford, and then I scrolled down and it's like, oh man, they've done every single. I just got to find it. I'll find it. Talk amongst yourselves.
Chat amongst yourselves, guys. I don't know.
Richard, how are you?
Oh, I'm all right, Henry. Yeah, yourself?
Good, mate. How's are you on the front line at the hospitals at the moment, or all good?
I'm not on the front line, but I'm sort of in the second line. Look, at this stage, we're getting ready for the surge, I suppose, where there's a lot of training going on, a lot of preparation, a lot of practicing with protective equipment. And we'll know in the next 2 weeks what things are going to be like. That's where we're at the moment. It's I'd be fibbing if I were to say I'm not a little anxious. Yeah, it's a bit scary.
Yeah. Sure.
And it's really when if things get overwhelmed like they have been in Italy, then there's going to be such a shuffle of the workforce, and how we're going to magic up another 1,000 ICU beds, which we just don't have in the state. And there are plans for them, and we're sort of aware of the nature of them, but it's such a work in progress and everything's changing daily. It's not really appropriate to say much other than there are certainly plans afoot.
Oh, mate. Well, mate, stay safe and God bless. You're doing a great job, mate.
Fuck, last time we let Henry take over the conversation.
The beard took one for the country, so
Yeah, so with the protective masks that we wear to reduce the risk of inhaling
anything
virus, particularly when we're doing procedures, they've got to fit firmly on the face, and if you've got a beard, then it just doesn't work. So last week I was told I had to make a bit of a sacrifice before I came back to work, which was, I could understand it, but I'll have to admit I might have shed a tear.
Aww.
Will you still be accepted into Beardvention next year?
I don't think I'm valid anymore. Don't think I'm eligible anymore.
Oh no!
But Steve Reynolds shaved in sympathy. So
yeah.
All right, I found him.
So it's nice having that bit of support, but we'll know what it's going to be like in a couple of weeks. What have you found there, Billsy?
The mini stadiums.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, those are mini.
They're nano blocks.
No,
like,
they're nano blocks, bro.
Mate, they're not. I'm telling you, it's just bad. It's bad internet. They're not nano blocks.
No one in this chat approves this product, by the way.
No.
I found what caught my eye was I saw this. They've made a Kobe Bryant book.
Oh my
With
god!
figs.
Oh come on! Wait, what?
Yeah.
How many Kobe figs? They've just taken all the NBA teams.
No, so
Wow.
they're all of Kobe Bryant's jerseys from college to NBA in colors and numbers.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Like, I mean, it'd be a wicked mock, but I mean, come on, for this piece of shit company to sell them.
Yeah, cashing in on the situation.
Yeah, but you've got one on order, don't you, Bill?
Yeah. Oh, oops! I slipped on by it now. My bad.
Oh, there he is.
Hey.
That'd be worth a fortune, Jay.
Sorry, what?
That'd be worth a fortune now, wouldn't it?
Oh, it's a terrible confession. The day he passed away, the morning itself, I went to Bricklink and bought like 2 of them. I didn't have him. And I was like, I should
before the price gets jacked.
Before they skyrocket. So I got them.
That's panic buying at its best.
Who do you think has been buying up all the toilet paper?
You now.
I'm that guy.
You're that guy.
Yeah, I've like sets wise, I've got all the NBA, but still figs. I'm still missing a solid amount. It's so hard to get.
I can't get how weird their arms are.
Because they hold the ball.
No, because they're
What's that?
They're magnetic.
No, they're not magnetic.
No, they're fixed.
They're on hinges, but they hold because they're on hinges so you can hold the ball. So when you pull back their head, they flick it.
Yeah, like this. Oh, wait.
They got springs in their legs.
Yeah, but the arms aren't magnetic. They're just on like little clip things.
They're pretty fun.
Andrew, we played NBA when we streamed at Brickvention for a solid hour.
Beat me 3-1, I think.
No,
Or 2-3.
it's because I've got the grip.
Yeah, you've
That's
been playing a lot more. Oh, there we go.
That's a mean looking one.
I have no idea who that is. That's
No one.
just shouting.
That's Billy Hoyle.
Billy Hoyle.
Billy Hoyle, what man can't jump?
Who you
So
are?
what's everyone building? All stuck at
Oh,
home.
I was going to build the bride and groom brickheads, but I got carried away talking with these larrikins.
Yeah, I was going to build this bad boy, but I never even opened it.
Hmm.
I was gonna build this.
Oh, hey.
Oh no!
It was like what, $20 on Amazon?
Nice.
I'm thinking of opening this.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ah.
From a friend.
No one cares, Henry.
I care. I'm just building this.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Come on,
How
Billsy.
funny. We said we'll come on here and talk and build at the same time. No building's gotten done, just a lot of shit talking.
Oh, shit talking. Oh, that man. Is
Oh,
that?
that's Batman.
Will I- What was that, Richard?
I've got half of the building done.
There you go.
That counts. It's almost finished. It's like a DeLorean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost finished.
Won't be long now.
Yeah, well. Wow.
Come
Okay.
out. Are those
Come, Billsy, put yours on.
Oh, hold on. I got even one better. Oh, no, I don't. Yeah, I do.
You got Robin?
These filters are great.
These filters are actually awesome.
That's pretty funny.
oh snap?
I got.
Oh.
Oh,
The other
Okay.
night, we went to a. Have you seen these hair extensions?
Oh,
Come on,
wild.
put it in. Put it in.
No, we went to a VIP night here, and they gave out hair extensions, bobby pins.
Because no one bought them.
Yeah. What else?
Makes me feel better than hard
Speed
rubber.
build this little thing.
Oh, that's neat.
It was all right.
Tidy.
Is that a set? Is that a set, Billsy?
What else did I get? I got this. What's this? A hidden side one.
Oh, show me.
yeah,
I don't mind the hidden
sell those as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Was that the juice bar or the racer? I didn't even look.
Oh, hey.
Yeah,
Ooh, the juice bar.
Oh,
Have you seen the Easter egg gift with purchase that they're doing now?
no.
Ah.
Ooh.
It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I got a few of those.
A lot of plates. Just a few.
Yeah. About 6 or something, I think.
Oh, sort of gone to the dots, hasn't it?
I might leave, guys.
All good.
Am I allowed to leave? What are the rules?
Yeah. No, we can. I mean, we can call it there. I mean, we've been on air for an hour and 40.
Yeah.
We've had a good run. I was only, didn't know how long we'd be able to dribble on for. But
And we haven't even started building.
what's that?
And we haven't even started building.
Yeah. Next time.
Yeah.
Next time. Well, yeah, no, I'll organize. We'll organize we'll structure it somehow, and every week, every fortnight, something, so we can keep up with up to date things in the world.
Yeah.
Lego world.
I think that'd be
Yeah,
good.
sounds good. Like if you give me enough heads up, we can kind of like put it up on our like blogs and like on
Yeah.
Facebook. Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Everyone tell 2 friends for next week so that we can have at least 12 people watching.
It'd be nice if we had 2 friends.
Not each other. It has to be 2 friends outside of this chat.
Do partners count? Hi, Mom.
Hi, Jay's mom.
Hi, Jay.
All right, we'll call it quits there, guys. Thanks. It was good.
Gents.
All right, thanks, guys. Good night.
See you all.
Yes. See ya.